Now we're going to get to your counterclaim. And your counterclaim is harassment. I give you 3 minutes for the harassment, Mr. Rogel.
Yes, Your Honor. So at the conclusion of this incident, I understand that my dog was off leash, and that's why I opted to pay automatically, and I had no disputing that whatsoever. Afterwards, I was having a text communication with Robin and an exchange, and we were discussing the medical bills. And after I've thought about it, and I, like you, also considered yourself, Your Honor, that the cosmetic surgery seemed a little ridiculous, knowing that they could just pull the tooth. I opted out not to pay the $3,000 that she was asking for. And then immediately afterwards, she started getting very aggressive with me and throwing her status as an attorney. I found it that she was trying to intimidate me and persuading me not to come here today. And
Okay, I'd like to see
yes, Your Honor.
that.
Here's text messages.
Well, I don't find these harassment, sir. I find that telling a tale, you were both actually relatively civil to each other. You tried to explain your position. She explained her position. She clearly understands that there is a strict liability under the California leash law. I don't know whether she realizes that in the spraying of mace, she sprayed your child. Did you know that?
No, Your Honor, but...
Not a but. The answer is you did not.
No, I sprayed the dog. The child happened to run out and was there.
Well,
I certainly wasn't aiming at the child.
I understand you weren't aiming at the child. That's not particularly relevant to me, whether you were aiming at the child. I don't think that a person like you would aim mace at a child who wasn't doing anything. But in the heat of the moment, the child was impacted by your spraying mace. Well, you can understand how her father would feel
Absolutely.
in having to put the child, a young child, through a decontamination process because you didn't know how to control your mace.
Your Honor, the child ran to where the dogs were. He was feet from the dog. I sprayed the mace, in fact, right in the dog's face. And it was the off spray that got to the child, because the child was not in control.
For that, I would say I'm very sorry. I didn't hear anything about that. Is there anything else that you want to tell me about the harassment?
Actually, Your Honor, there is. So post-incident,
So now we have these email exchanges where you say you've consulted with people, an attorney.
Yes,
She
ma'am.
says, I am an attorney. There's a strict California leash law. You said, I've consulted an attorney. I've sent you the check for $510. Since your dog's tooth was broken when he bit down on my dog's neck, I'm not paying for the cosmetic surgery for your dog. I already paid for my dog's wounds as a result of being bitten by your dog, and I'm not paying for the cosmetic dental work because the tooth was broken during the course of a bite to my animal, who I paid for. Okay, so I've got that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, that should have been it. I'll see you in court. I'll see you in court. Okay, did you do anything else?
I did not, Your Honor.
Did you go to his job?
I did not, Your Honor.
Okay,
The plaintiff's husband, I was told, had filed or attempted to file a complaint.
not was told. Do you have a complaint?
No.
If you had a complaint, I would certainly look at it, because if he filed a complaint against you at your place of business having to do with this case, I would find that overreaching. Wouldn't you?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so there's no proof that he did that. Fine, your case is dismissed, as is your countersuit. We're done. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Parties are excused. You may step out.
I at least should have received the $1,000 that it would have taken to extract the tooth.
Justice was served today.
The day after the incident, I couldn't get out of bed because my back was so sore from pulling on my dog.
I feel like she's emotionally compromised. I feel like her behavior is just pretty erratic.
Fortunately, I didn't realize I had to bring in forensic dentistries into this court to prove my case.
I'm just glad the dog's alive, and I'm glad she's not my attorney.